Hey YouTubers, I'm Jared, this is omnivore bladeworks. It's June 25th. It's a day that I'm supposed to do a update because it's the 25th. It's hot in here, the attic fan's turned off so it's not quite as loud. The AC is running in the other room, and I just wanted to give you a little status report of what's going on. So I got my milling machine figured out enough so that I was able to cut single point interpolated threads in a bore of a hole. So that's a test bore. I've done one so far, and I need to do a couple of different other ones to make sure before I cut the actual thread in the fixture so that I can start using the fixture again and make tomahawks on this mill. I still have this many, probably like 40 tomahawks in this pile, and I got my steel at the water jet cutters to make the next 40 or 50 tomahawks also. The 10 or maybe 8 or however many that I made already, some of them are sitting here in this pile and they are ready to go to the heat treater. I've done some post processing with the grinder and with the sandblaster, and underneath all of them are some new opossum knives, and they're gonna all go out. Hopefully I'll get my butt on the road tomorrow and take them to a heat treater so that way they can be processed. I got some wood laying around the floor. Another cool thing that I'm excited about, even though I thought I could do it yesterday but I couldn't, is to make some of these big giant choppers out of 1095 and send them along with that batch, but it didn't happen, so they're gonna sit here until we get the next batch of tomahawks done. But underneath is some leftover 3V. This cut nest is all good 3V steel, and the other day I marked out some of it and I made with my bandsaw some real rough blanks for some 3V blades. Like, that's a hunk of steel right there, and I don't want to waste it, so I'm gonna make a pry tool, like a diving knife, out of this. And there's going to be a bunch of little shivs. That's like going to be a little mini skinny Tonto shiv with a hidden tang. And there's going to be a big old weird ass slicer or something. And a bunch of weird little onesie twosie blades. Like, here's a big piece right here. That's a nice field knife, like a camp chef's knife or something. So those will be kind of like the other batch of AEBL that I want to make. I already cut them up, and they're hiding underneath this table router. I haven't really gotten too far in processing these blanks. There's still some grinding to do and some holes to drill before I have them hardened. But they're there, and that would be something that's on the list. Back in the grinding room, I've actually done a little grinding on these 3V jackals. So Oliver, this is one of yours, and the other one might be available, but Oliver has first dibs. And then this chef's knife is already coated, and I need to get the satin finish done on that for a customer. And then this is my personal direwolf in AEBL, and then a fellow out in California is waiting for the sword, and then another fellow's waiting for the Arctotus. So there's things to do, and I got sidetracked a little bit this week because I'm trying to get a new car to replace my old Buick. And so today I'm being a silly person, and I'm going to be, or I already have, sandblasted these Subaru wheels because the tires were so bad. It sounded like a Apache helicopter coming through when you drove it on the road. So got to get new tires, and I figured I might as well get the wheels refinished because the clear coat was coming off and it looked like crap. So this is what a wheel looks like after you've sandblasted it with some shark bite glass, recycled glass media. And the clear coat on this stuff is really thick, so I got to go back over it some more with some finer media and get it cleaned up, and then paint them with some KG coatings, which is what I use on my blades. So we're going to see how that goes, and it'll probably take the rest of the day. Anyway, that's what I'm doing today. And also have some other blades that are going to be hopefully shipping out next week. It's already Wednesday. Time just goes so fast. these days in the summertime. But there's other news, but I'm not going to share it yet because it's not public news. Good news, but we'll see. Anyway, that's all I got to tell you right now. So be good and stay tuned, and thanks for tuning in to the channel, and hopefully we'll have some more interesting, exciting projects to report on in the near future. All right, bye now.